Pretty much everyone thought that it was the Republicans who'd be the ones needing an introspective, soul-searching meditation session about their future of the party after Election Day, or would find themselves engaged in a full-blown civil war. But at this point, if anyone's going to be launching a post-election autopsy or waging internecine warfare in the year ahead, it's going to be the Democrats. Those who faced a colossal defeat last night, not just in the presidential race, but also in key House and Senate contests. So, Mark, we can devote this entire block to this one question. What cometh in the future for the Democrats?
This program and every other political show has devoted months to the ruination of the Republican Party once Trump lost. The Democratic Party at the presidential level now and below is at a world of hurt. They don't control the House or the Senate. They've been wiped out in a lot of states. There are Republican governors all over the country, and there's no bench. I mean, the names that get floated for potential 2020, some nice people, they're not well known. They can't raise $1 billion plus. And Hillary Clinton, by moving so far to the left to accommodate Bernie Sanders, I think it just muddled up. What does the party stand for? Chuck Schumer will play a big role here, but he is an inside player. He is not going to be some sort of big national figure. So I think they got to hope that somebody emerges with ideas and style and communication skills. The list is short.
I think that the party, I think the party is, there's not going to be that much internecine warfare, only for this reason. I think Hillary Clinton was the last vestige of Clintonism, to the extent that Clintonism continues to exist at all in any meaningful way as a moderate or centrist force. And I guess you said she got pulled to the left because that's where the party is. This is going to be a left-wing party now, a party of progressivism, unbridled. That's what the Democratic Party has become. Bernie Sanders is going to be a big figure in the party. Elizabeth Warren is going to be a big figure in the party. Cory Booker is going to be a big figure in the party. People who are people of the left. You might say that's a good idea or a bad idea, but I don't think there's going to be some war between a centrist faction and a left faction, because there is not a very strong centrist faction anymore in the Democratic Party.
But somebody like Michael Bennett, just reelected as a senator from Colorado, are there going to be people like that? Are any of the current governors, anybody who's going to run for governor in 2 years? They need people. Centrist, sure. I mean, I think Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are too liberal to be dominant figures in American politics. They can't be within the Democratic Party, but dominant figures in American politics. But
I think it's possible either one of them might have beaten Donald Trump in a general election.
Well, maybe, but they need some governors. They need some younger members of Congress who have ideas. Who they're willing to stand and fight, and probably better off if their ideas. They don't need to be left wing or right wing, but they need to be kind of practical and sensible, and maybe even be passed into law.
I think one of the things that may happen with the Democratic Party is that there will be a collective decision that they blew a winnable election because they just simply nominated the one person who couldn't win it. It's Hillary Clinton. She had so much baggage, and that she blew it, and that now that she's out of the way, that they don't really have to think about, they have to do a lot of soul searching here. It's just she was the obvious nominee, but also the wrong nominee.
The big figures in the party on some level are Jerry Brown, John Kerry, Joe Biden, Al Gore, all 70 or close to it, and all who have not helped foster a younger generation. I mean, you always overstate these things, but it's a problem right now.
That's what I say. Look to the women and look to the non-white leaders, people like Cory Booker, people like Joaquin Castro, Julian Castro, people like that.